All right, make an attack roll.
Just try to be friendly.
You hold up your hand again with that same gleam in your eye as this greenish black bolt flies from your hand and just hits the stone door solidly, kind of chipping away some of it, but it still seems pretty sturdy.
What the fuck?
Did we already try opening
We didn't try
it?
the doorknob, no.
Okay.
We didn't try the I'm sorry, my first instinct is to blow things up. Should ask my colleagues.
I'm not the wisest, but I mean, you know.
I see if the doors come loose because he's blasted and try to open it.
You see that the door would have easily slided to the side, but now it's a little stuck. Make a strength check.
How's that door down there?
I've got a crowbar if you need it, biggin.
So you're helping? So
Can I give him advantage if I help him out?
Yes.
Crowbar? Okay.
You toss him the crowbar, he sticks it in and just wedges it easily out of the way, giving you all full vision to the room ahead.
Of course, our cleric's way in the back. So what do we see?
Hey, you can scout out.
As you look inside, you see what seems to be a large antechamber with 2 giant stone columns.
Jazz hands.
As well as most of the percentages of earnings that they've already had in the store, though it's not done. Inside waiting is 2 bandits with their bows already knocked. 2 more commoners, dagger wielding, ready to run at you. As well as the manager and Sleck.
Is it safe to assume my disguise no longer works?
Yes.
You're standing with John.
He's holding me hostage! He's holding me hostage! Pay the man!
Pay him with that pile of
I
gold.
hurl my hand axe at first commoner.
You do not have any sort of surprise on this attack, so we're going to go ahead and roll initiative.
Roll initiative, guys. We're all dead.
God, what the hell? Nat 1!
Shoot.
What?
Initiative is plus goddamn 4.
Damn!
8 and 5 so far.
Wait. Oh, wait.
Roll initiative.
There we go.
Did we try to talk at all? No, I guess I tried to attack immediately, didn't I? Sorry,
No
guys.
monologue?
No monologue. You guys just kind of tried to burst through the door, and they walked in on you.
Oh, hey, we'll come back later.
Hopefully that
Hold on.
pants went down.
The turn order thing's kind of fucked up.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Go ahead and roll your initiatives, and I'll put back the initial. You know what? Re-roll initiative. Except for Will. Will gets his 24 automatically.
Okay, thank you.
Shit.
Hey, you guys get the shitty runs.
Actually, you could change the initiative roll in the.
Yeah, I can. That's what I was gonna do, but everyone was like, "What? What?" So I gave you all another chance.
I want to just do that again. Yeah, I'll just do it.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll that way. I can change yours.
I think I can change it. Yeah, I can.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
What?
Oh, hell, you can.
Oh, I had a 9 last time, so I changed mine back. I rolled a 10 again.
Yeah, from this point on, I will probably after this session, I will probably start tracking initiative on pen and paper because of that. Because I don't trust you faggots. Just as you all wouldn't trust me.
There's a reason for that, though.
What's that reason?
You a nigga.
Experience.
Oh. Alright. Top of the initiative is Will.
Right, I want to run up here, taking cover behind Jam Lemon.
With
yelling out.
With his combat training, he obviously hears you run up behind him and takes a stance where you'd easily get a shot from around him.
Okay. I want to yell out, "Who laughed?"
The manager just kind of smiles at you with the gleam in his eye, and he said, "Well, that was I."
Who the fuck is I?
Manager.
Are you I?
Take a shot at the manager. That's well within my range.
All right.
Can I shoot from back here? Oh my god, I came.
You came, huh?
Oh wow. Okay.
Your shot streaks into the room and just kind of goes between his legs into the piles of gold.
Ooh, you
I'll
have
get
to
that back
retrieve that later.
Oh, by the way, rules discussion. If I do not tell Womack that his arrow broke, he can retrieve all of his arrows. And that
Okay.
goes with any other sort of ammunition used. Unless it
what
states
about-
that the ammunition would be lost with the
Cover
attack.
behind
Like,
me.
it broke on my face that one time.
Does he have slight cover behind me?
Right now, he is at 1/3 cover behind you.
Is that a plus?
Since you
one?
don't have your shield ready for action yet.
Okay.
And what was that, Womack?
What is that? Slight or that 1/3 cover? Is that plus 1 AC?
Yes.
Ugh.
Alright, with Will going, it is Sleth's turn. You see Sleth just pick out, just kind of throw his arms to his side, kind of stretching a little bit before he pulls this massive battle axe out from behind him. You see him look down to the floor and then look back up to where you guys are, and then you just see this rage fill him as he goes into berserk and starts rushing you.
What an asshole.
Oh crap!
Oh, it's an asshole.
1, 2, 3,
Right.
4, 5, 6.
Jesus.
Hey there, big boy!
Did he push the commoners out of the way on his way here? Did he hurt
Oh
them?
no, he just ran. They heard the noise of him running and it just parted real quick.
They shit their pants. I would like to know if they shit their pants.
At his rage, I need you to make it'll be a wisdom saving throw, Nate.
All of us, or who?
No, just Nathan.
Okay.
Wisdom?
Yes.
What?
So you don't run away in fear.
Because I mean, he is full. He just berserked and just ran straight at you.
So this is to see if you jump out of the way or not. Are you wise enough to
saving
stand up
throw.
against a berserker or to run away?
Oh,
You feel a little shaken, but it doesn't really phase your morale as he takes his battle axe and tries to take a swing at you.
Does 24 hit?
Does 21 hit, actually?
Jesus.
He
Take
reels
18.
back with his battle axe and just sort of swings it at your midsection. And you kind of move out of the way as it streaks through your leather armor, leaving a small cut across your midsection, with you taking about 2 damage.
This is why I gave you the potion. I would have said it if we took more damage, but
After Sleth, it's the bandits. Both bandits move to where they are slightly obscured by the pillars.
I would now see those as giant pillows.
And they both take shots at John. One of them
that's interesting.
notches his arrow and it just streaks by you. You kind of duck. Will was smart enough to see you duck and also ducks as it whizzes past and breaks along the corridor. The other one notches his and shoots. And you just sort of raise your shield and just deflect it out of the air. Obvious to where he was aiming it. Alright. That is Thelonious' turn. Let's do
I
it.
didn't have a turn.
I mean, it is your turn, sir.
Alright. And trying to turn will provoke an attack of opportunity.
What's up?
Turning and
Well,
running.
trying to
yes.
get away from him.
Yes.
There's some turns before he.
I
does.
would
Hopefully we can kill him.
also. I would consider him. I would consider you being able to sneak attack him though, because he is flanked by John.
No, he's
I'm not
flanked
really-
by John, but I'm his target.
Yeah. I was
That
gonna say, I
that
wouldn't count
actually
it.
doesn't really matter.
How
So as
so?
long as there's 2 people within 5
As
feet,
as
then
long
he's
as there are
fine.
literally 2 people within, it's still considered an attack that you can sneak attack off of because he's looking, back and forward for both of you for what you're about to do.
What's returning to do 1d6 extra damage to a creature and blah, 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 blah. So if I have advantage, I can do a sneak attack. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it.
There you are.
I gotta hit him, so he's raging, so it can't be too hard. Alrighty, I will ready the rapier. And take a schwank.
16.
Plus 1d6. How are we? Oh, yeah, one. Let me roll that.
I've just made an X run just in case I have 100.
That's shitty.
You take out your trusty rapier, swing it about again, causing a slight distraction, then pierce forward with your usual, almost pirouette-esque style, putting your whole weight into the thrust. Easily just pushing it into the side of this monstrous barbarian, as he just kind of reels from it a little bit, but shrugs it off quite a lot.
Sleck sounds like he's gonna be an asshole.
Barbarian Rage, they have resistance to certain things. But that was... I'm not going to actually tell you how much damage he took.
But he seems unfazed. Mostly.
Mostly unfazed. There's a slight trickle of blood from where you stuck him, but other than that, he doesn't look worse for the wear. That brings us to Jamleman.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna swing my hammer.
Swing your hammer
Knock
at
some sense
Sleck.
No, at the rogue.
Knock some sense into him.
Knock some sense into the
Just
road.
kidding. Yes.
So,
Go get a
helping you
pie.
pry open a door.
Ooh, look. Oh.
13. You kind of toss your hammer around in your hand, getting a good grip to it before you just swing with all your might and just hit him right in the stomach. He doubles over, kind of coughing as you see a little blood leave his mouth. He is obviously reeling from the pain at this point. Alright, that
Never
brings
fear,
us...
advance.
That brings us to the commoners. Commoners are going to move to about right here. This one obviously can't attack you.
Oh, crap.
So he readies an action, waiting for something. And this one takes a swing at you. 13 does not hit your AC. You just easily deflect it off your shield. As he sort of lunges at you with their little trademark that they've been doing this whole time.
So stupid.
That brings us to the manager. The manager sort of takes a couple steps up into the middle of the room and said, "Honestly, fellas, this would have been a lot easier if you would have just played along." He looks over to this shielded asshole standing before him and lifts up his hands as you see just this odd purple glow in his eyes, and these darts just start flying out of his hands, streaking across, taking weird angles and turns as they drive straight at you, John.
Three.
Did you? Okay.
So you took 3 damage.
Awesome. We got a wizard in here.
A wizard.
Take him out if you can, elf. You just haven't told us your name.
My name is
I
Little.
call you elf. Are you yelling that at me? Okay.
Yes. I am
Nice
Little.
to meet you, Little.
I'd really
Oh.
like Muscles here to die
Oh,
pretty
whoops.
quickly.
You know what we forgot, gentlemen?
Penis.
The game?
Give it a second.
That.
Music.
That's just the music of fighting.
Oh shit, yeah.
Cue Final Fantasy VIII boss music. What?
Vengeful, dramatic music.
Alright. That brings us to
Eric.
Eric.
Shit. God, I'm way the fuck back there.
Go, Eric.
You have 5 squares of movement.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, I can get right behind Thelonious and be alright.
I got you, buddy. I'll never let you go.
But I don't have to move that far to.
I wouldn't get that close behind Thelonious. I would suggest that now.
I'm going to grasp my little symbol of Lathander and cast Sacred Flame on him. On Slack, yeah. Or like.
Let's see here. Oh, Slack has a -1 to dexterity.
What?
But
You
he
start hurting when
makes
you rage.
his save,
Good
That
job.
deals-
only
Wait,
taking
what?
1
One
damage. Your Sacred Flame just sort of makes the same sparkling aura around him as it usually does and catches him fire, but he just sort of shakes it off him. But he's still looking pretty rough. Right, that brings us to Little Queer. Sorry.
Little.
Lithal.
I shall.
It's not that bright. There, John.
Okay, whatever.
And remember, everything you say is your character. You could tell him to do that during this.
Yes, I still have
But it's not that bright.
I will.
It's 20.
I shall cast Eldritch Blast at Slick.
But the mage is the one hurting me.
I cannot really see him at the moment that well.
Whatever, I'm okay. I'm good.
Fuck. I am sorry.
You hold your hand up and fire the bolt, and Slack kind of eyes dart toward you to see this greenish black ball flying through the air, and he just kind of swats it out of the way with his battle axe.
Oh,
There's music.
Yeah, I hear it now. Yeah.
I blame Jam Lemon.
Alright, that brings us back to top of initiative. Will.
Not my fault you're short, I yell back.
Seeing this big scary bastard take a beating and still standing, I want to shoot him in the face.
I'm gonna go get a pie.
Play it true, Will. Play it true. Oh.
You notch your arrow
Critical fails to this
and
5 damage.
shoot it at him as his frothy gaze turns to you, seeing you pull up your bow, and he just, once again, just swats the arrow out of the air with his axe, breaking it in twine.
Even though that was only the critical damage. Okay.
Oh no, that was him deflecting it. He's not of natural defense, and he's not of any sort of dexterous fortitude, so really the only way I could see him doing anything is if he forcibly dodged it using his axe.
Alright, now I'm down to 19. Oh.
There were plenty of arrows up at the top.
We're gonna raid the store before we leave it.
Alright, that brings us to Sleck. Still frothing at the mouth. He raises up his war axe to take another hit at Thelonious.
I missed anything
That
important.
is... I don't know, did you?
I went and got
Does
pie.
a 16 hit your AC?
Yep.
Alright. He swings it down, coming close to your shoulder as you slightly move out of the way again, and just slices barely between certain parts of the padding on your leather armor, and just cuts right along the side of your shoulder. You take about 3 damage. Which brings us to the bandits.
So Thelonious already went?
No, the bandits were before Thelonious.
Oh.
The only one that had a bad initiative roll was the manager.
Okay.
The bandits pull up their bows and take aim at you again, John, perceiving you to be the threat, considering you're pretty much protecting everyone besides the rogue at this point. One streaks and shoots it, and just before it hits its mark in the side of your stomach, you swing your shield around at the last second and just cut off its momentum, just sending it into the wall. The other one just
Not today.
sends one whizzing into the floor right beside you. That brings us to Thelonious.
Alrighty. Go ahead, try to take another stab at him. And do I still get my sneak attack?
Yes. It's once per round that you can do it. Already having your rapier out at this point, you kind of posture yourself and fake a slice that you just push into a thrust and just catch him right in the chest. You feel it slip through his armor, almost catch on his ribs, and just thrust right into his heart and lungs as he just lets out this blood-curdling scream of a big man. Ah!
Why you do this?
That's great.
That's true.
You see the rage just sort of leave his eyes as he starts to slump forward. Make a dexterity check.
Oh.
and falls on top of you. Not quite enough to deal any damage, but his dead body definitely knocks you prone.
Deserve it, asshole.
Kinda hard to breathe and he stinks.
Alright, that brings us to Jamie.
Okay. I will
Far can I-
swing my hammer at the nearest guy.
Wow.
Fuck.
That's sad.
Funny enough, you raise your hammer back and sort of
Nice.
not paying attention to where it is, you kind of knock yourself on top of the head a little bit. Slightly dazed. The hammer's weight just kind of falls forwards in your hand and still catches him on top of the head, killing him instantly.
What the fuck?
But
What?
you don't, like, your vision's obscured, you don't really feel that well with how hard that you just hit yourself, and you're gonna have to take disadvantage
On saving or
on everything.
I'm gonna make a drawing of that later.
okay. In that case, I move behind our spellcasters. No, I'm good where I'm at.
No,
can't-
push this big bastard off me.
You can take your movement to get into the room, or you could abstain from your movement to help Thelonious if you wanted.
I'll sustain for my movement to help Thelonious. I think we're pretty good being guarded in this small hallway.
Alright,
Smells like corned beef and rotten onions.
make a strength check with disadvantage.
Oh shit, he's gonna fall on top of me too.
You
Oh, this horrible
You
roll.
sort of get down and try to kick Slick's big body off of Thelonious, but it just wasn't enough momentum to get him to roll anywhere with how he's sprawled out on top of the poor half-elf.
Yeah, that's enough. I'm in range.
Alright, that is the commoner's turn. This commoner stays with his action held. And the manager takes another step forward, even with his bandits, as he looks on. Well, this seems to be getting a little out of hand. Are you sure you want to continue this route? I mean, we do have excellent benefits.
I'd like to know more about the benefits.
I wouldn't mind that pile of gold behind him either.
We can get that with the benefit of killing him.
Well, that's true, but
Alright.
if he's willing to give us the gold.
He seems to
Oh, bullshit.
take his hands, making a slight gesture above his head before bringing them down,
Air quotes.
pointed at Jamlaman.
Jazz hands.
As you see this streak of lightning, almost claw-like hand, jut from where his hands are and
Oh crap!
come right for you.
Are these hands doing air quotes as well?
Let's see here.
Jazz hands.
The claw hand is doing an air quote.
I will hurt
I
you.
just picture this.
22 hits your AC.
It does.
And you take 6 damage from Shocking Grasp.
Are you looking there?
Let's call it the Shocker.
I've had better days.
Shocking grasp attack spell, or did he combine it with something?
It is a cantrip for sorcerers at this level.
But is it
Goddamn
touch?
cantrip.
No.
No.
Given the nature of what he actually is, it is not touch.
but he actually is.
He's a doppelganger.
I think he's an asshole.
Alright, and that brings us to Lethal Queer.
Hey, Lethal. Wait, did Eric go?
Uh-huh. Oh.
Oh no, he didn't. It is Eric's turn. My bad. Sorry, it's the 5 thing again.
And I can only move so much at all during any point in combat.
During your movement phase, because you are a gnome, you only have a 25-foot movement
So 5 squares.
Each turn. Okay.
each turn.
Oh.
But you can split up those to where you could like move, take an action, and then use the rest of your movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That sounds familiar.
We do need some people in front of me.
Agent Smith in there is
We
Or
need
he
you
could
in
use-
Cleric.
Or you could use a heal.
Or you can run.
nudge.
DM metagaming.
We need you in here, Eric.
I'm gonna move up behind Polonius. And I am going to use Cure Wounds on Lammin Jammin thing.
Damn-a-lemon, jammin'.
Damn, a ding dong.
Lemon jamming.
Jamma-lemma slammin'.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I did do that right. Yeah. Okay. So you get 11 health back because of not only his spellcast proficiencies, he also is. You can tell as he touches his holy symbol of Lathander, his whole hand starts to glow, just with this divine radiance as he reaches out and touches you. Obviously, seems a little better than the average cure spell that someone would have.
Does it clear out my head so I'm not at disadvantage?
No.
Half what I was hoping.
Does it give me bonus hit points?
No.
Okay.
It just
It's
puts
just
you back
special?
up to full health. Well, he is. This is of course out of character context. The way we made his cleric is he's of the life whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets bonuses to his healing.
That's better healing than I've seen in the field. Thank you.
How about you flex those muscles?
All right, we are. Would you like to move anywhere else, or are you done?
I can move right up behind Slex. Yeah, I'm gonna step over Sleck. And I'm gonna stop right there.
All right.
Saw that coming.
Don't worry, he only weighs 90 pounds. I mean, compared to the easily 280 pounds of beef that's sitting on your chest, that felt like a drop in the bucket as he stepped across.
I'm gonna move forward, by the way. Just thought y'all should know that. So, if I was gonna aim, would it be from right here, right?
Yes.
Oh shit, that's in range.
Yep.
I could. I don't know if it's worth it though.
Do remember
For
you
now-
only have one spell slot.
I know. I can only use my level 1 spells once a day, right?
Right. Once per short rest.
Well, I'll just use Eldritch Blast at the manager, who for some reason looks like Agent Smith to me.
Hitman, I'm telling you.
Yep. hit me.
Damn.
Let's
More like
see
fucking
here.
Palpatine.
As you do your usual stick up your hand and fire the Eldritch Bolt. You see it just hit square in the chest as he slumps over, his nice suit torn and singed, before his eyes kind of go blank and he falls unconscious on the floor.
So he's unconscious now?
Or is he dead?
The words I said I
go
meant.
poke him.
Did I do that?
Go poke him with a stick. Cleric.
Fight ain't over.
Alright, we are up to Will.
Well, this
All right.
music just got intense.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking loud for me.
Bob died.
I'd like to take a pot shot at that archer over there.
Which one?
The only one I can actually technically see.
Okay.
Wait, we already killed the dude?
Can I see that guy?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm just gonna hit this one anyway. Maybe.
That's funny that my epic blunder still hit the freaking. Well, I know I can't hit him or miss him, I guess.
Well, the way I see it, even though you crit rolled a 1, their AC
Since I
was
have
only 6.
proficiency.
Their
I had
AC
a
was
6 for
only 6.
proficiency.
So,
Okay.
as you aim, looking at this bandit that's in probably third cover to you, thanks to the obscurity of the pillar, you fire, and it kind of scrapes against the wall, and then hits him right in the side of the face, tearing away jaw muscles as it sticks into the back of his throat, letting out this gargled, bloody spew before he falls backwards, slowly bleeding out to his death.
I yell out, "Did you see that? I did that on purpose."
That was beautiful.
What happened? What's going on?
I killed that guy.
Quiet.
Up there.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
You want to help me out?
Can I help him out?
Yes, you can use your move.
Okay. I'd like to help him. What do I do?
Strength check.
Cool.
You lean down and you grab the big barbarian's leather and try to pick him up to move him out of the way, but you kind of tweak your back a little bit. And you just let him slump back with a thud back onto Thelonious.
Sorry about that, buddy.
Don't throw your back out, you wet noodle.
His token fits the situation just perfectly.
Don't worry, he's got a spear in hand.
Alright, that brings us to the bandit.
I'm not proud of the fact that this isn't the first time I've been on my back.
The bandit, seeing the manager get taken out the way he did, takes his aim right at the warlock.
Hey, that ain't cool.
21 obviously hits your AC.
Ow. Jesus Christ.
And you take 7 damage as the arrow leaves from his bow and just hits you square in the breadbasket, going at least 3 inches deep.
I shall use Hellish Rebuke then.
Oh shit.
Ow.
Reeling, you grab the arrow that's in your chest and lift your finger up at him, sending this line of red streak at him that just engulfs him in this hellfire, just leaving nothing but a pile of singed bones on the ground. You still
His
take that
fate.
damage though.
Yeah, how much
Yeah.
was it? 7?
It was 7.
Holy.
Ow.
Yeah, he rolled max damage.
I am very injured. I need some help.
I think it crit.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
it
if
crit,
you
I probably
would
would be
have
dead.
crit, yeah.
I would be dead. That guy probably still would have gone up in flames there.
Can you point at people while you're unconscious?
In that case, I would say while he's falling over from the impact of the hit, he would have lifted up his hand, sending the rebuke out.
Alright.
But he is unconscious?
No.
That bandit,
I'm in a lot of pain. The
That
bandit's
bandit is
burned to a
done.
crisp.
Okay.
He's extra crispy.
alright, Thelonious,
Alright, what's my roll to get this bastard off?
it's gonna be strength still.
Okay.
I hope your wrist
The little
breaks.
pieces first.
You
There we
can
go.
do it!
Alright, you manage to wedge your legs up underneath its stomach and just kick as hard as you can,
Falls onto Eric.
sending him
Oh.
I just
falling,
kinda wanna,
crumpling back to where he was standing.
I just kind of want to spring up, take a couple hops, stretch. Thanks for the help, guys.
Actually, you know what? Give me an acrobatics check.
I could do that.
You easily spring to your feet, and you feel that you could probably move another 10 feet.
Everybody's dead. Oh wait, no, he's
Nope. Go on.
And we don't know if the manager is dead.
not. Do I have an attack action after that? A combat
Yes, you
action?
still would.
I still would. 10 feet, 1, 2. Actually, it'll be here. He's readying in action, correct?
Yes, he is.
Yeah. I don't want that to come biting me in the chair.
I would
I mean
appreciate
the ass. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot him with my short bow.
Alright. As you just
Do
kind
I-
of take a dodge step through the door, putting your back into the unknown corner, and pull out your short bow.
Yes. I don't know if I get a sneak attack for it.
On that one, I'm gonna say no.
I thought I remember somewhere reading that it's
We-
if I'm
we
out
would-
of sight.
Oh no, no,
Melee,
no.
I
You're
can get it.
still inside of him,
Yeah.
but where John is, there's still like a little partition wall there that would separate John from this guy. So I wouldn't
Gotcha.
consider,
Okay.
you know, them in combat.
I don't need it.
You just string your arrow in the short bow and just almost like you're plucking a harp, just pull it straight back, letting it go, almost like side cocking your bow for a kill shot.
Like Cupid.
That was a
One
beautiful
leg
sound.
out and pinky.
And it just sticks with a thud in his forehead, and he just falls back with little momentum, just like one of those slow fall back. It just thuds on the ground, dead.
I just lean back against the wall and start looking at the bowstring like it's a lute.
That ends Thelonious' turn. Alright, you all look around, feeling, you know, thoroughly satisfied that you did a good job here, that things definitely
lot of
could have been
pain.
a whole lot worse. Until you hear this weird sucking and cracking sound as this brain-like creature bursts out of the skull
Ew.
of the manager.
It's a face hugger.
It looks
I
like
want one.
it looks like a quadrupedal brain that just has these 4 trunky limbs underneath it that just has claws on it. And it just looks up at you, just no eyes, no nothing, but you can tell it's just shuddering with what would be complete anger.
Does it know a language?
Yes, violent.
Is that urban camo or is that the brain?
Rape!
Well,
Tentacle rape!
Does it?
God damn it.
And it is going to make its first attack on the first thing it sees, which would be
Fuck me.
Mr. Eric.
Yes, that's the
I'm
idea.
gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to make a intelligence saving throw.
Oh crap! I'm gonna be worthless.
Ooh. No.
No, you can't.
I'm gonna give you my smarts.
You just feel this intrusion into your mind as you clutch your head in pain, taking 4 psychic damage. As you feel it sort of rooting around in your head. Oh shit. You just feel this hard, just like
Dick.
crunching sound in your own head. As hold on, let me look at your character sheet real quick. Oh balls!
Please tell me you have enough intelligence.
As it breaks your intelligence, leaving you at -1 intelligence, so you just kind of slack jaw and start drooling as you fall forward into a coma on the floor.
Oh.
You are
Eric! I
considered
yell.
brain dead.
I did not
Does
sign
he
up
shit
for this
himself?
shit.
Is that what that
I
word
did
is?
not sign up for this.
Alright, that puts us to Jamleman.
Bye.
I'll proceed to here.
Kick him right in the
And-
brainstem.
Smash him with my hammer. With both hands.
You're gonna drop your shield?
Yep, dropping my shield.
Alright.
Oh
I
my
hate
god.
life.
As you reach your hammer with both hands back behind your head, you just feel yourself lose grip of the hammer and it falls down behind you, and you just bring your hands forward and just kind of gently massage the top of the brain a little bit before you realize you didn't have your hammer in your hands.
Hey, boy.
F.
That's all he could say. Is F.
Mr. Eric is considered unconscious, but not dying. So, Little Queer's turn. You probably
Seeing
should have
these
handed out some of those potions before you went all chargy there, John.
He doesn't think ahead, I've noticed. By him charging into the trap earlier, but I shall use my Eldritch
Says
Blast.
the person who took 200 gold. I don't want to hear it.
You don't even know that.
You don't know that he has potions.
Well, I'm gonna use Eldritch. I know he ran into a trap though.
How many casts of Eldritch Blast do you have?
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip. I can use it whenever.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
So
Yeah.
Dude, that and Hellish Rebuke, you are fucking OP.
Yeah, he
We saw,
is.
we saw him do 20 damage in a mock battle.
There you go.
Fucking crit.
I'll shoot that at the brain.
Alright. You hold your hand up and shoot your Eldritch Blast at the brain. John sort of sidesteps, kind of
Trying to
feeling
pick up
what
my
you were
hammer.
doing, and it just hits it square in the frontal lobe, sending it back at least 5 feet. And you can see that it kind of struggles to get back up on its feet and shake itself off.
Alright. I have a question. So, what would I have to do to be able to use my other ability for my level 1 spell? Would I have to, like, rest or something?
Yep. It would have to be a short rest, which is 4 hours.
God damn. What is that, like a churn? Or 2?
No.
No, turn is 6 seconds. This you have to be out of combat for a while.
Yeah, just go run upstairs, take a nap.
Screw that.
Hopefully they'll be alive.
Go back down. Hey guys! Oh. You're all dead 'cause you guys can't handle a brain.
Well,
That
none of
brings
us
us
have one,
to Will.
I can
And
tell.
metagaming, guys. Metagaming.
Alright. I would like to move up into the room.
I would like to shit my pants.
What would I have to roll to do that?
Can I ta-
Well,
Light your arrow, Will. Light your fucking arrow.
can I take up here?
Yes.
Where?
From
are
there,
those pillars?
if there was a ranged
Yes.
attack, you would at least be third cover.
Light your arrow, Will.
Shoot my arrow through that break.
Stay on target.
All right.
Yeah.
Roll for attack.
That is tasty.
How would you like to do this?
Oh,
We're gonna
first
sit
time.
back.
I aim my arrow at the brain, seeing this light in front of me. I slightly squat, shooting it through the fire, as it just bursts into flame and pierces through the fucking brain, killing him instantly.
The fucking.
So as you let loose this arrow through the brazier, it catches the shaft and fletching on fire, and you just hear the sickening thunk into the brain, almost like it hit something hard inside of it, as well as this satisfying sizzle at the touch of the brain's flesh and part of the brain's moisture melting away, kind of shriveling it as it just slumps to the side and dies.
Hey, Ryan.
Anyone like their meat rare?
Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yeah.
I think a brazier is a porn site.
What's up?
I think he shot it through a brazier.
Brazzers.
Or perhaps a scones.
It's bad on your brain.
Bad for your brain, either way.
Alright,
I ask anyone if they'd like their meat rare.
that ends initiative.
I nod approvingly while stroking my bald chin.
Can I help Eric back to normal?
You, unfortunately,